where we speak to Team Flipkart about initiatives they have taken to make a better India. Oh hey, didn't see you there. Now that I'm done fake typing, welcome to Flipkart for India. The world is stuck, but technology is constantly updating. Long gone are the times when mobile phones used to be used as a thing of luxury. Now, if you don't have it, it could be considered human rights violation. Don't quote me on that. Almost every month, a new model is introduced into the market, and because of this, it can become difficult or expensive to keep up with this technology. So, to help Indian customers make the best selection, Flipkart has been at the forefront of introducing the best and the latest smartphones across all price points. To discuss how Flipkart does this, let's get the man behind this, the business head of smartphones himself, Mr. Aditya Soni. Yeah! Give a round of applause. It's just me in the room, so only I'm giving you a round of applause. Take it.
Thank you, Abish, and thank you for the warm welcome. It's great to catch up with you finally.
Yeah, it's so nice to see you. All right, Aditya, I want to ask you this question. You've been at Flipkart for a long time. Could you tell us what are these new initiatives and ventures you guys are entering into?
I've been with Flipkart for 6 years now, more than 6 years. And interestingly, I've seen all Big Billion Days in front of my eyes. This Big Billion Day is actually a phenomenally different and a unique Big Billion Day, correct? We're all under the world of COVID. Our worlds have changed upside down. And technology has just taken an immensely different meaning in our lives. We had to change course according to the changing needs of the customer, correct? What are we going to be different is that we've understood over the course of the last 6 to 7 months that there are hugely different needs for different cohorts of customers. If you're a family with a kid in the house, you have a very, very different need, correct? Your kid was getting a smartphone at the age of 16, 15, at best 14, but you were like keeping him away or far away. Now you are actually proactively giving him out of a phone. That, beta, aap padhai isi pe karna hai. And that is a very different use case for the reason you and I buy a phone. So that use case is, I need a big battery and I need a big screen. Ki my kid's class should never get interrupted. And at least the parents feel ki my kids will not have a strain in the eyes if they're looking at a small screen. It's a very, very different use case compared to what we ever thought about it earlier. Come to think of it, let's say in a bit more premium category, or let's say 15,000 or 20,000. The use case is that today our smartphones have become our primary mean of showing talent to the world. Our social media interactions have become so much huge. Look at what we are doing today, correct? We are not meeting in person, correct? So for all those social media guys who love posting their videos or posting their conversations, they want better technology. They want better AI in their cameras so that their videos are just getting lit up better. So cameras have suddenly become huge. People have started talking about technology which I myself did not know, let's say 6 months before. And that's just crazy. So when we started sort of understanding this, we started going back to our partners, our brands, which is basically, and I say, hey guys, millions of customers are coming and telling us this. Can we do something about it? Anybody who's been in this industry knows that to make a new smartphone takes 6 months, 7 months, 5 months. We had to ask them to crunch timelines so that they can launch great phones in the Big Billion Day and make them custom made to the requirement of the customers. That was crazy. But we're so thrilled to say we're launching a total of 22 new phones for during the last 30 days and making them completely available during the Big Billion Day. So a huge selection, unique brands, best brands of the world, new brands which are coming into the country are actually coming. So that's one big new thing.
Aditya, buying phones have become super easy because of the EMI options that you give. But I know you're working on multiple other payment options. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
So what we've done this year are 3 key things. Okay, first, we've partnered with State Bank of India. It is the largest bank in the country by far, has the maximum reach in tier 2, tier 3, which is where the most growth is coming from. So if you have an SBI card, debit card or credit card, and if you use that for a payment tool, you just get a flat 10% off. Second, you will have a plethora of no-cost EMI options completely available on the platform, on credit cards, on Bajaj Finance. Third is what we're launching this year is what we're calling the Flipkart Smart Upgrade Plan. If let's say the phone is for 10,000 rupees, you just pay me 7,000 rupees right now and take the phone. Keep it for 12 months. Okay. If you like it, pay me the remaining 3,000 rupees. If you don't like it, return the phone and take the next one at 30% discount. And it's a no question asked. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we are possibly the first e-commerce platform in the world to launch something like this. It's something that we are really, really eagerly waiting for our customers to lap into. It's been a compelling offering. That's what we want to believe.
I have a question for you. So this model is completely based on the trust of the customer. So kind of empowering the customer that they feel like, yo, they're trusting me with this, because you're letting the 30% be on the basis of the customer who will bring it back and take the next one. I mean, it makes logical sense for someone like us to get on board with it. But do you think, are you expecting any troubles to come? Or are you going like, yo, this is how we do it?
No. I think we will take a balance. We will always take a balance, of course. But our fundamental point will always remain that no good customer should suffer for those exceptions in the society who are trying to, take an undue advantage of something like this. So the fundamental principle will always remain that. We have a large fintech, team which has been working on modeling all of these things over the last 2 years. Correct. So all of that data pumps in. So this is maddening, but there is a huge method to this madness. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. Because the way you said it was so interesting. See here, if I have a phone for 10,000, take it 7,000. Just keep it. And I was like, damn, the way you're saying it, I'm like, yes, sure. You sure? You can trust me with this much? I mean, I won't trust myself with this much. Yeah, but what are the customer changes, like the behavioral pattern that's happening because of, smartphone availability? Now people have smartphones for different purposes. Are you seeing a huge change in that?
Significant. Okay. First is, there is a massive migration that all of us have done, correct? Which is an organic movement from offline to online.
Yes.
It's the most simplistic thing that has happened, correct? So we had to, and these are new customers, a large population who has never, were never our default customer. So we had to have a very fast learning process for them, correct? We had to understand what were their different needs, because they were not coming to our platform earlier. And now when they're coming and wanting to buy a smartphone for the first time, they had very, very different needs. Their affinity to some brands were far higher than, let's say, online first customers. We had to understand that. A lot of our customers have been talking about that durability of the phone, correct? How much trust that they're having in the brand is becoming more and more incrementally important. Because if it is now an essential commodity and not a lifestyle, you want the essential commodity to be with you for a bit of a longer time, correct? You want to trust this won't break, correct? So suddenly the importance given to reviews and ratings of phones organically just increasing 2x, 3x in the last 6 months. These things are something that we keep on taking feedback, giving it back to our brands, and hopefully continue to make customers happy.
That's amazing, because just for the Big Billion Day, if you've been able to get in touch with your partners and kind of fasten their release so that it matches the Big Billion Day, a lot of reviews that get left on I'm sure that your partners are also looking at the reviews that's going in. And have you seen any considerable change like that? Have you had any personal conversation where like, man, what did they not like in this? Bro, this is what they didn't like. Has there been any event like that that's happened?
Many stories, correct? But without naming brands, so what happens in that now smartphones are so smart. If you have, let's say, an issue in the camera in low light, or there is some issue on the screen, a software update can happen to correct it, okay? What we've seen is brands have been extremely proactive in making sure those changes are done for customers. And great news for customers too, that even brands are becoming really, really proactive and genuinely only focusing on solving for customer needs.
Okay, awesome. So now that you got a huge customer base coming in for the Big Billion Day, what are the final words of advice you would like to give them before they go and find out which phone they should be buying?
The final word of advice, keep coming to our application every day. We're doing every day some new reveals. We are going to be offering more than 75 to 100 marquee products of this country at some amazingly great prices. And what we want to commit to you is that we will have enough quantities for all of you. Okay, come, shop with us, shop safely, and we will take care and deliver all of these things in time and in completely safe scenario.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Just the way you said it just makes me feel like so much trust has been built in this.
And I hope you make your own big billion day list very, very fast.
I'll send you a screenshot and you can pay for me as well. Thank you so much, Aditya. I know you have a very hectic week lined up in front of you. Thank you so much for coming. Take care of yourself and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Abish. Pleasure talking to you.